Why not? So with this next question, you have to remember that, what do you have to remember now? With this next question, right, it's a 4-mark question. They're asking us to prove that these two triangles are similar. You see, anytime you see 3 lines going down, that means similarity. You see, and then if it's like equal to with a third one, then that means congruency. You see, congruency means everything is exactly the same. Let me write it down. You see, so this symbol here means similarity. Similarity means that only angles are equal. Only angles are equal. And then when you have something like this, right, it means congruency. Congruency means that all angles and all sides are equal. Sides are equal. And then this is when you're referring to triangles. You see, here you'll be talking about triangles. You see, when you're talking about triangles and you say the word similarity, or you say that the triangles are similar, it means that only angles are equal, only the angles. For congruency, it's all the angles and all the sides. So in terms of us proving similarity here, you have to remember that anytime they've asked you to prove similarity, here they say we should prove that triangle PBQ is similar to triangle PQA. PQA. Proving that these two are similar it should always be one of the easy things that you will find yourself needing to do. Now, here is why. Firstly, with similarity, your question will always give you what you should do. Your question here is saying these two triangles are similar. You should just prove it. Now, the question is also saying that the angle P here is equal to the P here. The angle B here is equal to the B to the Q there. And then lastly, the angle, let me use a green. Lastly, the angle Q here is equal to the angle A there. And what I mean is we're referring to this sketch. Remember, we have this sketch here. So in this sketch that they've given us, right, let's see what they are trying to say here. Let me crop this thing here and then zoom in as well, you see. So with all that they've been telling us in the question that we're dealing with here, they're talking about triangle PBQ. So let's see what triangle PBQ is. There is P, B, and Q over there. This is triangle PBQ. Make it a bit bigger there. PBQ over there. Now, triangle PBQ, we know that they're trying to tell us that they're asking us to show that it is similar to triangle, let's see here. They're trying to, let's see, we should show that it is similar to triangle PQA. So it's like PQA, like that. There we go. Do you see that those are the two triangles they're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see here. Yeah. So with these three things, right? Or with these two triangles, we already said that our P here, the P for this blue triangle is P1. This P here, we should prove that it is equal to the P over there. So the funny thing is, I mean, not the funny thing, but I mean, coincidentally, these two triangles, they have the exact same P. So showing that this P here is equal to that P there, that's going to be easy. Secondly, they are saying we should show that this B here is equal to the angle Q in there. So we should find a reason why these are equal. And then lastly, we should show that this Q for the blue triangle, which is like this whole angle over there, we should show that that whole angle is equal to the A in our other triangle, which is this part over here. So literally our question is telling us which angles we should target to be equal, because that's how similarity works, and that's how these questions work. You see, they're asking you a question, but at the same time, they are giving you what you should prove. You see, they're asking us to prove that these are similar, and anytime you're going to prove that two triangles are similar, just show that all the angles are equal. You know, that's all you need to show. So here we need to show that this P is equal to this P. We need to show that this B is equal to this Q. And we need to show that this Q is equal to that A. As long as we do that, or rather, as long as we find the reasons why, then we will be done. So to start off, this is what we have. It says here, for P, to show that P is equal to P, this one is going to be the easier one because it's a common angle. You see, angle P is equal to angle P over there. The reason there is common angle. You see, nothing crazy, nothing major. Secondly, you can, when you're going to choose which angles you're going to use to say they're equal, always choose the easy ones first, like two of the easiest ones, of which Q3 here and B, that's also easy because it's the 10 chord theorem. Because you see, you have a tangent here, and then you have a chord over there. You see, tangent and a chord. So if I can show you here, you see you have a tangent here, and then again we have that triangle that we spoke about. So the angle here, which is Q3, it's equal to the angle up there, which is just the B. See, so that's what we can say here. B is equal to Q3. The reason there is 10 chord. You see, the 10 chord theorem. Now the good news is, this is something you can remember. Anytime you've shown that two of the angles are equal, or two pairs of the angles are equal, the third ones, you can automatically say they are equal because of interior angles of a triangle, like automatically. You don't even need to find a reason. Here, you can now then say A2 is equal to angle BQP. So A2 is this green part over here, right? But then this big part here, we can only label it BQP, you see. So these two, this is equal to BQP. The reason will just be interior angles of a triangle. You see, like that. So now that you have shown that the three pairs of angles are equal to each other, all you need to do is to then now say that your two triangles are similar to each other. So let's say that. Now you can say, therefore, because of these three above reasons, triangle PBQ, triangle PBQ is similar to triangle PQA. The reason there is just angle, angle, angle. Because you're basically saying that you showed that all three angles are equal. So you showing that all three angles are equal is all you had to do to show that you are working with triangles that are similar. Because as long as you want to prove similarity, you need to show that the angles are equal. You see, you need to just show only the angles are equal. And then we have done that. So we've proven similarity here, and then they'll give us these 4 marks. You see, you can see it, right?
Yeah.
Perfect, 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 perfect.